小郭，你问问他们镜头对不对啊什么的，让他们看一下。我开始直播了已经啊。Hello everyone, this is Tracy from Changzhou Hongshe Machine Fitting Factory. We also known as Changzhou Junting Auto Parts Limited Company. Our main products is wheel nuts, wheel bolts, wheel locks, and wheel spacers. We mainly export products to USA, Canada, Australia, Japan, Russia, and other European countries. Now I will introduce the nuts for the left wheel hub, and then my colleague Carol will introduce nuts for Ford, and then my colleague Tina will introduce nuts for Toyota, and then my colleague Leo will introduce chrome plating for you. At last, my colleague Joy will introduce wheel spacer for you. If you are interested in our products, please leave in our live room. 这个我拿这个是他们的横屏。Now I will introduce nuts for you. This is nuts for Chevrolet. It is the most popular nuts. Total length is 35 and hex is 19. If you wrap the wheel hub and need longer nuts, I recommend these nuts. The length is 48. This is nuts for Chrysler. It is ET style. And this is nuts for Honda. And this is nuts for Ford. For Ford nuts, we have three similar ones. Do you know 1, 2, 3? Do you know the difference between them? This is steel nuts with stainless steel cap. There is a revolving sleeve here. And this is a one-piece nut with revolving sleeve. Sometimes if you don't want stainless steel cap, you could choose this one. And this is nuts without a revolving sleeve. It is one piece. Which one do you like? You could tell us. And this is also for Honda. This is longer nuts for Honda. Oh no, for Ford, sorry. And there are two nuts for Land Rover. Do you know the difference between them? This is one-piece nut. This is a steel nut with stainless steel cap. Which one do you like? Now one-piece nut is more popular. And this is, if you wrap the wheel hub, this is longer nuts. Do you know the difference? This one is closed end and this one is open end. Which one do you prefer? I recommend these closed end nuts because the closed end top could prevent water and dust going to the nuts. For wheel bolts, we also have a different style. This is cone seat. This is cone seat with longer thread length. The thread length could be 20 to 60. It is fit for BMW and Volvo. This is ball seat. We usually have SR12, SR14, SR13. It is fit for Benz and Porsche. Sometimes said I wrapped the wheel hub so the normal hex nuts can't put into the wheel hub because the wheel hub is hub diameter is smaller than normal one. Do you have some nuts fit for this wheel hub? Yes, we have. This is tuner nuts. The diameter is only 20 millimeter. It is open end. So when washing car and raining, the water will go into the nuts from the top. So nuts is easy to rust. Client said, do you have the close-end nut? Yes, we have. This is close-end nuts. It is 6 blind and the diameter is only 20 millimeter. The top, it is close-end, so from the top, after installation, it is very beautiful, and the close-end nuts could prevent water and dust going to the nuts. We have a picture to show the difference. This is the installation for the close-end nuts. The anti-rust performance is 5-star and the degree of beauty is also 5-star. This is for open nuts. The anti-rust performance is only 3-star and the degree of beauty is also 3-star. Which one do you like? This is bullet style. It is very beautiful. It is very cool after installation. It is also diameter 20. If you for diameter 20, you could use the thread M10, M12, 1/2. If you threaded M14 and 9/16, I recommend these nuts. The diameter is only 23. It is 6 blind. And this is longer one. The length is 51. It is an ET style for open-end nuts. And this is the open-end nuts. This is for a rapid wheel hub. Very beautiful plating, new chrome. And this is XXL longer nuts. Very cool after installation in your car. And there is 2 nuts here. Do you know the difference between them? This is 1-piece nut and this is 2-piece nut with the wedding cap. There is a picture to show the difference. For this, total length is both 35. This is 1-piece nut. The effective thread length is only 28. There is a 7 millimeter space here. For 2-piece nuts, The effective thread length is 34, and there is only 1 millimeter space here. So for one-piece nut, it is stronger, and for two-piece nut, it have longer effective thread length. Which one do you like? Sometimes said I like the two-piece style, but I'm afraid that the cap will fall off, like this picture. For our nuts, don't worry about it. We do a test for the wedding cap. Let me show you. This is the two-piece wedding nut. Please look at the wedding part. You can't see the wedding mark on it, right? Let me show another wedding nut from other factory. Look, the wedding mark is obvious. Let me show two nuts and compare them. You could see the difference between them. Our nut looks like a one-piece nut, right? Then I will put the nut in a socket. This is a steel bar. I will put it in nut. Then we will use hammer to punch it. Steel bar go across the nut, but the cap don't fall down. The wedding parts don't move and fall off. Cap is wed tightly. From the test, you could see the wedding cap is wet tightly. So don't worry about this problem. For wheelboat, we also have the small diameter one. This is the tuner wheelboat, and this is blind wheelboat. The diameter is 20 for both. Which one do you like? Now I will introduce special nuts for you. These nuts, very beautiful. The bottom is steel and the top is aluminum. So this nut is strong and lightweight. Now I will introduce more special nuts for you. They are both all with steel nuts and both with aluminum cap. It is a special design. We call it magic wheel nuts, magic series. For the aluminum cap, we have many different types. And this type is one piece. You could print your logo here, company logo. And this is also flat type. It is two piece. The top could move. And this is also two piece. The top is like a bullet. Very cool. For the aluminum cap, we have many different colors. This is green, this is purple, this is yellow, this is brown, this is pink, this is red, and this is light blue, this is deep blue. Which color do you like? Now I will introduce the magic cereals for you. This is a wheelboat with aluminum top. The wheelboat is SCM440 and the aluminum cap is 7075. They match together, so this boat is this is strong and lightweight. And you could also change the cap for it, and with different color and different style. Now I will introduce a special design for you. It is combined with 3 parts. This is a star here, and this is nuts. This is cap. We match together. This is fit for the American car. And if you have a European car, you could use this one to match together. So it became a boat style with aluminum cap. It is fit for European car. This one could change. We have many different style and color. If you are interested in it, leave message to us. For aluminum nuts, we have different color. We also have different color for steel nuts. Steel nuts, this is chrome, most popular. Our chrome could pass over 72 hours salt and spray test. There is 3 black here. Do you know the difference between them? First, this is black chrome, this is black electrophoretic, and this is matte black. First, the anti-rust performance is different. For black chrome, it could pass over 96 hours salt and spray test. For black electrophoretic, it could pass over 48 salt and spray test. For matte black, it could pass over 200 hours salt and spray test. So black chrome and matte black, it has better anti-rust performance. The second difference is color fastness. For black chrome and matte black, the color is fast. Even you knock it, there is no tear on the nuts. For black electrophoretic, it is a tint, so when you knock it, the color will appear. The third difference is color brightness. The black chrome is bright, and for black electrophoretic and matte black, it is matte. Which one do you like? Black chrome is more popular, you could see. For electrophoretic, we also have other color. This is blue electrophoretic. This is red electrophoretic. Light blue electrophoretic, very beautiful. Now I will introduce another plating for you. We call it titanium. This is pink titanium. This is rainbow titanium. We also call it neochrome. This is gold titanium. This is grey titanium. For titanium nuts, it could pass over 300 hours salt and spray test, and the color fastness is very good. This is gold titanium. This is pink titanium, very beautiful. Many girls like it. And this is rainbow titanium. We also call it new chrome. We have different color to choose. You could leave message. Which one do you like? My party is all. Next, my colleague Carol will introduce the wheel nuts for the Honda. Nuts for Ford.
Hello everyone. Today I will introduce lug nuts for Ford. All of these nuts bolts are used on Ford, and these three types. We have the whole model over the whole set over the model, so it will have the most favorable price. If you want it, please leave a message to us. Also, for these three nuts, these are popular used in the USA. You see, all of these nuts we have open end like this one, and close end like these nuts. We have one piece lug nuts like this one, this one, this one. Also, we have two piece lug nuts like this. And we have different colors. This is chrome finish. This is black. This is zinc. This is color zinc. Also, we have different colors. Let me show it to you. This is chrome finish. This 3-1 is black color. This is black chrome. This is black electrolytic. This is matte black. Do you know the difference between them? You see, first, the color is different. This is bright. This is matte black. And the color fastness is different. Matte black is the best. And the anti-rust is different. The black chrome can pass 96 hours. The black electrolytic only can pass 48 hours. The matte black can pass 200 hours. This one is a different finish. This is blue electrolytic. This is red electrolytic. The electrolytic, the color fastness is not very good, and the only can pass 48 hours. This 3-1 is the other finish. We call it titanium. This is pink titanium. This is rainbow titanium. This is gold. This is brown. For titanium, the color furnace is very good. Also, it can pass 300 hours natural salt spray test. If you want other colors, please leave a message to us. You see, these nuts are used on F150, and these nuts are used on van. These nuts are used on Focus. You see, this is our chrome finish. The surface is smooth, the coat is very thick. We have two chrome electrostatic production line and two black chrome. Now let me show you the electrostatic production line. Electroplating quality is all pride. Only our factory has independent electroplating production line. We usually make 3 layers over nickel and 1 layer over chrome, and control the anti-rust performance over the product by detecting the thickness of a nickel layer and the tensional difference between each layer. Our chrome plating products can pass a natural salt spray test for at least 72 hours and up to 418 hours. All black chrome products can pass at least 300 hours of a natural salt spray test. This is all black chrome lug nuts. Therefore, the plating quality is our biggest advantage. You see, these lug nuts are 6 grade. This one is 10 grade. Do you know the difference between them? For 6th grade, we choose the material MLO8AL. For 8th grade, we choose the material 10B21. For 10th grade, we choose the material SCM435. When customer choose 6th grade and 10th grade, we will do heat treatment. Our heat treatment is 72 hours. Firstly, the temperature needs to be 100 degree to 150 degree. Products will stay there for 12 hours, and then products will need to cooling to normal temperature. Second, the temperature needs to be 300 degree. Products will stay there for 12 hours, and then products will need to cooling to normal temperature. The third, the temperature needed to be minus 300 degrees. Product stay there for 12 hours, and then products will need to cool into normal temperature. Extreme hot and cold, the nuts will be stronger. If the nuts do heat treatment, the inner hull is green like this. If don't do heat treatment, the inner hull is bright like this. Please compare with them. These boats for lug boats always have 8.8 grade, 10.9 grade, and 12.9 grade. But our factory only do 10.9 grade and 12.9 grade because 8.8 grade counting ensures the safety of the hub. When customer choose 10.9 grade, we will choose the material STM435. And for 12.9 grade, we will choose the material STM440. Also, customer choose 10.9 grade and 12.9 grade, we will do heat treatment. Also, the web bolts will be stronger. Customers want to know how to test the harness over the lug nuts. Now let me show you the test, how to test it.
We take 8 grade lug nuts and put it to the table. Fix it. Then spin the disc. Let the point aim at 0. C is equal to 0 in the machine. Push the handle. Push the handle again. After all this, we will get the last data. The text data HRC is 36.5. The international standard is HRC 23-32. Our text data is better than standard. You see, this is text pointer.
Now let me show you the direction load test for lug nuts.
Firstly, we take 8 grade lug nuts. Fix it. The two sides need to be fixed. Now, the two sides are stretched up and down at the same time. It stretches 5 millimeters a minute. You see, the line is rising now. The data needs to up 79 kN. Then we can unload the boss. The data needs to return below 50 kN. Then we can take the nut off. Now we can take the nut off. Now we will use go-no-go gauge to test. The go gauge can pass easily. The no-go gauge can can stop at once. After the test, all thread is complete. 79 kN. The data is the max value over tension stress in the text. It needs to keep 50 seconds.
This is our wear. We produced lots of different floor type to protect customers' car. Let me show some of them. If you're interested in it, please leave a message to us. For wear lock, we have 4 locks and 1 key, 4 locks and 2 key, 5 locks and 1 key. Also, we have 20 locks and 1 key. Also, we have different packages. Let me show it to you. This is the popular one. Blister with color cut. You can enter your logo and company information on it. This is a color plastic box. For the color, we have black, red, orange, yellow, and so on. Also, you can enter your logo on it. For the wear, for the keys, we have each key code. Let me show it to you. When customers buy our wear lock, we have a small color cut. You can enter the key code on it. If you lose your keys, please tell me the key code. We will give you the right key to open the web lock. Some customers maybe want to think our steel lug nuts are heavy, want to choose the lightweight lug nuts. At the same time, our aluminum lug nuts shine on the scale. Let me show it to you. This is our aluminum lug nuts. You can add your logo on it. For aluminum lug nuts, it have lightweight. Also, it have lots of different colors. Let me show it to you. This is gold. This is brown. This is pink. This is red. This is sky blue. This is deep blue. This is green. This is pink. This is purple. Sorry. Also, we have different other colors. And for aluminum lug nuts, the color furnace is very good. For aluminum lug nuts, we choose the 6061 aluminum and 7075 aluminum. and the strength of 1775 aluminum is better than 661. So maybe some customers will choose 1775 aluminum lug nuts are used on his racing cars. This is a package for aluminum lug nuts. The sponge with the color box. The sponge can protect the aluminum lug nuts. For the box also we have other colors, black, red, or others. And at the last we will introduce the titanium alloy lug nut. You see the color is beautiful, right? For titanium alloy lug nuts, it have a lightweight like aluminum lug nuts. Also, it's very strong, better than steel lug nuts, also better than aluminum lug nuts. It have a lot of advantages. And also it will don't rust, and the salt spray test is don't rust, and also the color fastness is best, but only have one disadvantages. If you know, please leave a message to us. The one disadvantage is the price is very expensive. And this is a package for titanium alloy lug nuts. If you want others, please leave a message to us. We will provide different packages. Now my part is all. Next, our workmate Tina will introduce the lug nuts for Toyota.
Hello, everybody. It's my honor to introduce Wheelock nuts and normally lug nuts for Toyota series cars. So look at this beautiful disc. They are all for Toyota series cars. Those three types are most popular. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, both types fit for Corolla, fit for Corolla, and IV4, Camry, Raids, and Chrome. Yeah, and this type are fit for Prado and Corolla, and this fit for the Land Cruiser and Sequoia. Yeah. And look at both types; they are also look similar. You can see here, they look same, right? What difference are they? Okay, let me show you for the both types, same types. Look at this. Let me focus on the top. Obviously, this one have the wedding marks, and this without it. Okay, we call it two-piece type because it combined by open end nut and the cap, combine each other, match it together, right? Okay, the cap is very firm. The cap will not fall off even it is pierced with a knife bar. Yeah, very firm. And this one, we call it one-piece type. What difference two-piece type and one-piece type? Do you guess? Okay. Let me show you answer. Two-piece typers, both are all 37 millimeter with a flat seat. For two-piece typers, the effective thread length is 36 millimeter, just 1 millimeter shorter than its total length. And this one-piece typer, the effective thread length is 30 millimeter, 7 millimeter shorter than its total length. Maybe you couldn't understand clearly, so I will show you the photo. Look at this photo. This one is a one piece typer, and this one is a two-piece typer. This one is a shorter. Yeah. The space here is 28 millimeter, just 7 millimeter shorter than its total length. And this one is two-piece typer, just shorter 1 millimeter than its total length. Okay. Second, can you see another different are they? Okay, this one with T and this one without T. What means T? T means heat treatment. This process will reduce the plasticity and brightness that caused by high temperature convection and enhance the flexibility. Our Hongshen need to do 70. Hongshen's heat treatment need to do 72 hours. Firstly, the temperature will be 100 to 150 degrees. Then put there 12 hours. Neutral cooling to normal temperature. Secondly, the temperature will be 300 degrees. Then put there 12 hours again. Natural cooling to normal temperature. Thirdly, the temperature will be minus 300 degrees. Then put there 12 hours again. Natural recover to the normal temperature. After extreme hot and colder, the product will be very stronger. Yeah. Okay, let me focus on the grade for the nuts. Toyota series nuts. Can you see here? Look at this. We have 3 grades for the Toyota nuts. 6 grade, 8 grade, and 10 grade. There was different material and also different Rockwell harness, different guarantee load. Based on the same degree, different thread lengths with different guarantee load. You can see here, for example, 10 grade. Here, guarantee is this, and 10 grade this. 10 grade and this, they are different. Okay, we not only do the tester by ourselves, to set some material, Rockwell harness and guarantee load by ourselves, but also send to the third party to do the tester, such as SGS, TUV, also anti-fatigue testing. Okay. Now, let me focus on the chrome coating. Can you see this disc? This one is a popular type. We call it chrome coating. It passed 72 hours neutral salty spray testing. And anti-rust performance also very good. Color fastness also good. And you can see those 3 types of black type. This one we call it black chrome, and this one we call it black electrophoretic, and this one we call it matte black. What different are they? What different are they? Okay, can you see? Can you guess? Okay, obviously for the color fastness, this one is most good because it passed 300 hours neutral salty spray testing, and this one is in the second. This one is past 96 hours neutral salty spray testing, and this electrophoretic just passed 48 salty spray testing. So it is because it is pink and yes, because it is pink and easy to peel off. Yes. And for the anti-rust performance, this one is the best. Black matte black is the best one, and this one is in the middle, and this one is the third. Okay, for electrophoretic, both 1 and 2 are electrophoretic. This is a blue color and this is a red color. here we take the sample here. Can you see this one? This blue electrophoretic. Fantastic color, right? Can you need to take one? Just leave message here. We will send you right now. Okay. Those 4 typers are titanium coating. This one is pink color, pink titanium. This one is new chrome, also rainbow. Also we call it rainbow titanium. This one is gold titanium. This one is gray titanium. They are all past 300 hours neutral sorting spray testing, and the color fastness is very good. Okay. Here, this one is pink. Maybe your girlfriend like it, okay? And this one we call it new chrome, also a rainbow titanium. Very shiny and beautiful, right? The brightness is 30 to 21 mil to 0.5 mil. Total plating thickness is more than equal 28 mil. And we promise our products pass 72 to 200 hours neutral sorting spray testing. Here we take the SDS report here. I will show you. Look at this SDS report. Yeah. Can you see here? Even past 120 hours, the products also no visible change. Yeah. And then after 120 hours, the products like this, no rust, very good performance, right? This from SDS. Okay. Go on. Let me focus on the wear lock systems. Fulfilling the customer safety concerns and requests, Hosheng produced 5 kinds of wear lock system for Toyota series cars. It fastens wheels at the same time protecting them from thieves. Like this. This one is A type, auto pattern type. This one is B type, tuner pattern type. This one is C type, auto pattern plus spinning sleeve. This one is D type, tuner pattern plus spinning sleeve. This one is E type, tuner pattern plus revolving top. Yeah. Maybe could you guess which types are more durable to use? Can you see? My answer is A and C. Why? Because B and D and E types pattern is very narrow. Yeah. And also the pattern steppers is not so deep. And if you use too much or force it too hard, the pattern is easy to transform, yeah, and damage. So, but A and C just avoid such problem. The pattern steppers is too deep, and the bearing area of the pattern is too large. So that's why we choose A and C. Most clients will ask which types are more anti-thief. Also, can you guess? Just leave message here. Okay. Let me show you answer. The answer is C and D and E. Why? Because, let me show you these photos. Can you see here? Because C and D types pattern, both typer with spinning, which were both typers with free spinning sleeve, which will spin when you try to move it with pliers. Placed on a wheel, it is nearly impossible to remove the lock without the prop key. You can see here, it can 360 rotating rings enhance the anti-thief application. That's why we choose C and D. But how about the E? Because E type also same. Can you see here? This topper side can revolving, but the pattern type is not revolving. Yeah, that's why we choose E. Same reason, okay? Every lockers need a special key for installation and removal. Also same as ours. Can you see here? This one is fit for this lock. The lock and the key fit perfectly, neither tight nor loose. There's no gap between each other. Every key has the key code on the top. Can you see here? Yeah, it is easy key identification and replacement. When you lose one, you still, we recommend you order 2 keys. If you lose one, you still have another one. Let me show you. Wait a while. Okay, look at this. Like I said before, we have we recommend 4 lockers plus 2 keys, right? Okay. These books can be other colors, like yellow, red, black, blue, white, and so on. And you also can add your logo and your informations on it, and also backside. Can you see here? The website, the barcode, and so on. The most important thing is the back, is the key code card. Look at this key code card. You can write the correct key code on it. Why you write the key code on it? Because when you lose all the keys, you just tell us this key code. We will send you the correct key for solve your problem, open your locks. Then we recommend you put it well in your car somewhere. It is very important, this key code card. These lockers, can you see here, this yellow ring? Why you use this yellow ring? Because this one is like a tour guide. Helpers match the both nuts and locks more quickly. Can you see here? Okay. This one is another 4 lockers plus 2 key blister packing. Can see, you also can add your logo informations on the front side and back side. Okay. This one also another blister packing, 4 lockers plus 2 key, also 5 lockers plus 1 key in it. and you also add your informations, any information you want to add on it or backside. But this one is very special. Can you see here? It can stand on the desk. Okay. Let me focus on the lock nuts splitting. As you know, we have 5 kinds of wheel lock system, and every type have many patterns. But we can't take them all to here, so we just take a few for B and D type here. Can you see here? Many patterns, right? So bright and shining, okay? And focus on this turtle pattern. Every pattern have 4 changes. This turtle type, such as this turtle pattern. Look at these from 1, 2, 3, 4 changes. Maybe you can't identify them very quickly, but you don't worry about it. Just use a key to distinguish them. It's very easy, okay? And unless the lockers for the aftermarket, we also have the original lock key set for all the cars, just like this. This one is a Toyota type with our brand Honison. It have 10 patterns inside, and every pattern have the key code on the top. It is same, right? Maybe the customer will ask, my car is BMW, Jeep, or others. Don't worry, we also have all the types original lock key set, like this. You can find it in our catalog. Look at this cover. It is very fashionable and beautiful. If you want it, just leave a message here. We will send you right now. Okay, let me find the lockers, original lockers. You can hear Porsche and BMW, also Volkswagen, and so on. Just leave a message here. We will send you, and you choose by yourself. All right? Okay. Finally, we'll focus on the magical lock nuts for the Toyota series. Look at these beautiful nuts, spike nuts. Can you see here? It is a combined aluminum and steel. The cap can be taken off. Can you see this? It is made by 7075 aluminum. It is very light and strength and strong. Yeah, you can add the logo and thread dies on it. And if you don't like this gold, we also have other colors, such as this purple and blue and pink and rainbow. We also call a rainbow color, and also call it new. And this one is blue. And also we have red and other green, orange colors. The inside, this one inside is alloy steel. It is made by SCM 435 alloy steel. It is very strong and 10 grades and with heat treatment. So it is very useful for the racing cars. Okay, that's all. Let's My colleague Leo will introduce advantage for the chrome coating, and Joy will introduce wear spacers for you. Okay, bye-bye.
Hello everyone, long time no see, and this is Leo from Hongshan, and this time is our first time to give this live show on YouTube. So, do you miss me? So now today I will introduce is our unique advantages, the electroplating quality, and the potential difference. So we will see two pictures. Could you first see these pictures in my hand? Many customers told me that their wear long nuts are easy to peel off, like these pictures. Do you also have the same problem? The wear nuts you purchase is very easy to peel off. And this one, the customers told me that the wear long nuts they purchased from many other manufacturers are easy to peel off, like these pictures. Do you have also the same problem? And I will show you an example. And you know, this wear long nuts is from other manufacturers. Can you see it? The surface is easy to peel off. This wear long nuts is produced by our factory, and you see the surface is perfect and brilliant. So, what does the problem cause this? I will tell you that the electroplating quality and the potential difference is not up to standard. So, how could we usually testing the electroplating quality and the potential difference? We usually have three methods. The three methods is that the CSS test, the NSS test, and the CSS test. Usually we will use the NSS test. That name is the natural source free test. But these three methods will cost us a lot of time and energy. So this will waste us a lot of time. So how could we quickly know the result for the electroplating quality? And our factory has a instrument, and later I will show you the video. And first we will see what does electroplating quality layer mean for you. Could you see these pictures? And we all know our wear long nuts is produced by steel, and then we will put the layer by layer to the steel. And first we see the inner one is the steel, and the first layer is a nickel layer. The name is CMOS bright nickel layer, and the second layer is the bright nickel layer. The third layer is the high sulfur nickel layer, and usually the nickel layer is usually for the decrimination, and the chromium layer is usually for the nickel layer is usually for the production, and the chrome layer is usually for the decrimination. So if you also want to produce the black chrome one, the red one, or the blue one, both okay. We can all meet your needs, or even put your logo on the wear long nuts. So how we should know the quality for the electroplating layer? We usually will test the nickel layer, because the nickel layer is usually for the production. And I will introduce how we experiment going on. So we will use the KG2 to react with the chromium layer, and when the KG2 reaches the nickel layer, the first chemical layer will be finished, and then we can read the date for the thickness for the chromium layer, and next we will use the second chemical layer to reach the nickel layer, and when the second chemical layer called the KG10 reaches the steel, the second chemical reaction will be finished, and then we can all read the date for the high sulfur nickel layer, the thickness for the high sulfur nickel layer, the bright nickel layer, and the CMOS bright nickel layer, to see whether these three nickel layers is up to standard or not. So this is our whole progress of our experiment. And maybe today I told you about the electroplating quality and the potential difference will be a little boring, but this one will be very helpful for the whole purchase when you purchase the wear-long nuts even from our manufacturers or other manufacturers. And many customers told me that they didn't understand what does potential difference mean very well. And next, I will show you the pictures and give you a very easy example to help you understand. And now we will see these pictures. Could you see it in my hand? And in my left hand, this one has a potential difference. You see, the layer by layer just fixed with together. You see the columnar layer, the high sulfur nickel layer. These layers fixed with together. And if we didn't control the potential difference one, the layer by layer just put with together. Could you guess which one will make our surface more stronger and more firmer and will delaying the crashing time? If you think the potential difference one, you can print one, and if you think the no potential difference one, you can print two. Yeah, I see many customers print one. Yes, they give me this answer right. Yes, if we control the potential difference very well, it's just like our 10 fingers to fix with together. Could you see it in my hand? If we fix with our 10 fingers very well, it is not very easy to peel off. You see, the surface will more stronger. And if we didn't control the potential difference one very well, it's just like our two hands to put with together. You see, it is very easy to peel off. So control the potential difference is very important in our whole electroplating testing. So next we will see the video for see how we were testing the electroplating layer and the potential difference. And next we will see the video.
Now let's start our experiment. And first, this is our instrument, and this one is the KG2 to reactor with the chrome layer, and this one is KG10 to reactor with the nickel layer. Okay, later we will read the date from this computer for the thickness, for the thickness and the potential difference. Okay, now our workers will first fix our wear-long nuts on the instrument. Then we will put the KG2 to reactor with the chrome layer. And when the KG2 reaches the nickel layer, the first chemical reaction will be finished. Okay, now let's start the chemical reaction. Can you see? There's a line moved very smoothly. This means the first chemical reaction has been finished. And when the line has an upwards, this means the first chemical reaction has been finished. And the whole experiment will cost us about 10 more minutes. But if you choose the wear-long nuts from other manufacturers, the whole experiment will only cost about 3 to 4 minutes. That's because our thickness is very thick and our potential difference is controlled very well. Okay, now we see the first chemical reaction has been finished because the line has upwards, and now we can read the date. Can you see? The thickness is 0.52 millimeter, and this one is the thickness for the chrome layer. Okay, now we will start the second chemical reaction. We first will use the distilled water to wash the instrument. And when we finish the washing, we will put the KG10 to reactor with the nickel layer. And just like I introduced to you, the nickel layer has 3 layers: the bright nickel layer, the semi-bright nickel layer, and high sulfur nickel layer. So this chemical reaction will have 3 times. Okay, now we start the second chemical reaction. Okay, now we see the line has moved very smoothly. This means the second chemical reaction has been finished. Okay, we should be more patient because usually we use 3 methods to testing the thickness of the layer and the potential difference. That is the NSS test. The NSS test, the name is the natural source free test, and the CSS test and the CASS test. These three tests will cost us about several days or even 100 hours. This will waste us a lot of time and energy. So if you just use our instrument, it costs us about 10 more minutes, and we can read the date to see the thickness and the potential difference is up to standard or not. If not, we can remake the wear-lock nuts and the wear-lock bolts. And later I will show you our standard for the thickness and the potential difference. Okay, now we see the line has moved very smoothly, and this means now the KG10 has relaxed with the bright nickel layer, and later when the line has upwards, this means the KG10 has reached the CMOS bright nickel layer. And later we can see whether this wear-lock nut is up to standard or not. Okay, now we see the line has upwards. This means the first chemical reaction has been finished and the second chemical layer has begun. The KG10 now reached the CMOS bright nickel layer. And you know, the chrome layer is usually for decrimination and the nickel layer is usually for production. So the nickel layer thickness is usually more important for the whole produce our wear-lock nuts. The surface is not very easy to rest or peel off. And many customers told me that they didn't understand the potential difference very well. And you know, the potential difference can make our surface more firmer and more stronger, and it can delay our crashing time. So control the potential difference is also very important, like I just explained it for you. Control the potential difference where it's just like our 10 fingers to fix with together. This means to make out of our hands is not very easy. And if you didn't control the potential difference very well, it's just like 2 hands to put with together. And 2 hands to put with together, it is very easy to make out of them. So control the potential difference where is very important for the whole electroplating. That can make our surface not very easy to rest and easy to peel off. Okay, you see now the line has upwards and moved very smoothly, and later the second chemical layer will be finished, and we can read the date and type it, and to see whether it's up to standard or not. And you know, usually the standard for the potential difference is 120 to 180, and later we can see whether the potential difference is up to standard or not. And you know, the potential difference is usually very important for the whole electroplating. It can make our surface not very easy to rest and not very easy to peel off. It can delay our crashing time, and you can use the wear-lock nuts and the wear-lock bolts for a very long time. This one will be very helpful for the whole purchase when you for the whole progress when you purchase the wear-lock nuts and the wear-lock bolts, even from our factory or other manufacturers. So you see, if we need the good quality for the electroplating, we should make the thickness more thick, and the potential difference should up to standard. Okay, now the whole second chemical reaction has been finished. Now we can read the date. Our workers is now choose the date. We first choose the lowest point and the highest point to see the thickness. And we can see this computer. The whole thickness is 40.8 millimeter. And the CMOS bright nickel layer thickness is 25.2 millimeter. And the bright nickel layer thickness is 15.6 millimeter. And the whole thickness is 42.1 millimeter. And later we can read the standard. Okay, now we will read the potential difference. It is 177.29. And just like I said, the standard is 1, so this one is up to our standard. Okay, now the whole experiment has been finished, and our workers will pick up of the well lug nuts and show it to you. Could you see? There's a small little hole on the top of the well lug nuts. Can you see there's a small little hole? And when we use our fingers to touch with it, we will feel there's a small little hole. This means we rarely do this experiment just now, to testing the thickness and the potential difference. Okay, now this is the whole progress for our experiment.
And thank you for your watching the whole video for our thank you for all our experiment. And next I will give you the standard for the electroplating quality and the potential difference. And just like the video, I have told you that the potential difference for the standard for the potential difference is 120 to 180. And next, we will see the standard for the nickel thickness and the chrome thickness. You see, the CMOS bright nickel layer should be 13 to 20 millimeter, and the bright nickel layer should be 13 to 21 millimeter. The nickel sterling should be 2 to 4 millimeter, and the chrome layer thickness should be 0.2 to 0.5 millimeter. So the total plating thickness should be more than 28 millimeter. So if you want good quality well lug nuts, you should make the layer more thick. And just like I told you about the NSS test, the natural source spray test, it should be more than 72 hours. We usually can pass 72 hours to 200 hours. And if you want to the black chrome one, we can even pass the 500 hours natural source spray test. And that's all for my today's introduction for the electroplating quality and potential difference. And maybe the context will be a little boring, but this will be very helpful for the purchase when you purchase the well lug nuts from our factory or many other manufacturers. So next, I will invite my colleague Joy to introduce the well spacers for you, and we will see you the next time. Bye bye.
Hi, thanks for your watching. This is Joey. I will introduce our 2023 promotion item. Is our wheel spacers. And thanks for Leo's sharing. I believe that you may have a certain understanding of our electroplating. And also in our before introduction, we also you can if you are not watched our before introduction, you can review it after our live stream today in our channel. Yeah. And if you have any other questions on our lug nuts, bolts, wheel locks, you can leave us some messages, and our sales will give you some answers. And now let me show you our wheel spacers. These are our wheel spacers as known as the wheel adapters. And let me show you how they installed on the wheel hubs, how it looks like. You see, this is the wheel spacers installed on our wheel hubs, and this is the difference between the before and after. You will see the obvious difference is the tires is wider. By welding the wheel, by welding the tires is obvious wider. By welding the wheels and pushing the wheels away from the chassis, the wheel spacer can reduce the boulder roll and can improve it can improve the bottle roll and can reduce the tire's leather grip. The tires are more even loading, which can load a fast, which can lead a faster car handling and also a faster acceleration out of the corner. This is the difference. And now let me show you how we produce our wheel spacers. The production process may give you a clear understanding of our wheel spacers.
First, we need to prepare the material, the real aluminum bars, 6061 or 7075 aluminum. Then cutting it into the raw material disc. This is always depends on the thickness as you need. Second, we process the raw disc into the general shape. In this process, it needs 1,600 tons of forging strength, and the 6061 and 7075 are quite different in this process. 6061 only need 1 time forging, but because 7075 is harder, it always needs 2 times forging, which can make it finished. It needs forging, then softens by heating and forging. Then we will get the general shape of the 7075 aluminum. And we also need to cut the extra set pieces, including the chamfering and the deburring. You will get the final general shape. This is 6061. And this is 7075. And the third, all spacers need to go through the heat treatment. 6061 need 2 or 3 hours, and 7075 always need 4 to 6 hours. And then they need natural cooling to 0 degree in 12 hours in a closed environment to make it the highest durability. And after the heat treatment, we need finish machining according to the drawing paper, including the PCD, CP sizes, and also the bolt holes and the stamps. This produced process is produce the bolt holes. And they also need repeatedly produced in CNC machine. We need to make it the most smooth and without any turning marks. And after the final machining, they will go to the oxidation to anodize the colors. And after all this production process, there are only some customization left, like the laser marking. And stamping the studs. And after all these, the wheel spacers will go packing. In this process, we need to make sure all our workers wear the gloves to avoid the dust on the wheel spacers. And we also put the sleeves on the bolt. Because we have 2 pieces in one box, we need to avoid the scratcher with each other. This is a whole produce process of our wheel spacers. Thanks for your watching.
And this is the production process of our wheel spacers. If you have any questions, you can give us some messages. And I believe that after these videos, you may still have the question is why I buy from your company, why I don't buy it from others. Actually, we still have many advantages. The first is material. I believe that in the previous videos you may notice that all our wheel spacers are made of the 6061 and 7075 aluminum. 6061 is the mostly used in the wheel spacers, and 7075 has a higher strength, which is always used in the construction of the aircraft. If you want a higher performance, I believe that 7075 is always your best choice. But no matter 6061 or 7075, they are all real aluminum with the real cold forged, not casting. The biggest difference between the forging and the casting is the forging can improve the construction of the wheel spacers. It won't weak or destroy the spacers. But the 6061, but because the casting may have this potential to broke or fracture during your usage. So maybe in your purchase, you need to make sure that the wheel spacers you buy is from the real aluminum with the real cold foot. For us, no matter 6061 or 7075, they are all real aluminum with the real cold forged. We have the certification, and if you need, we can also test it for you. And after the like the videos, the previous video introduced that after the heat treatment, the spacer is stronger and harder, which will have no any hidden danger of fracture during your driving. This is our first advantage, is our material. And our second is it's also we introduced in this video is that all our wheel spacers are repeatedly produced in a CNC machine, which we need to make sure that they have no turning marks and the bolts have the highest accuracy. Let me see ours. You can see the surface is really smooth with no turning marks, but this will add a cost. As I know, if you want to control your cost, maybe you will not to make it repeatedly produced in this production process, maybe only 2 or 3 times, so it will have the turning marks on it. I'm not sure if it's a little clear for you. You see, it obviously have some turning marks on it, which will make it easy to rust, and cause it has turning marks. The oxidation is not enough, so it will easy to rust, and also the surface is not smooth. And this is our second advantage. I believe that you may notice our third advantage is our oxidation. By soft anodized the color on the wheel spacers, you see our colors is really vivid, which is not easy to rust or fade off. This is our third advantage. And our fourth advantage is our bolts. The wheel bolts on the wheel spacers is also very important for the wheel spacers. The wheel studs, all our wheel studs are made of SCM 435 and SCM 440. See? This is our wheel studs. Yeah, all our wheel studs are made of SCM 435 and SCM 440, which the mechanical performance can reach the 10.9 grade or 12.9 grade. We always refuse to use 40 CR because no matter the hardness, but also the durability is not enough for the wheel studs. If it's used in the 10.9 grade required harness, it will have the potential to fracture. So we always choose the SCM 435 or SCM 440. Not only the harness, but also the durability. It's always the best. This is our wheel studs. And not only the material, but also our heat treatment for our wheel studs is also, the time is very longer, and the degrees is also very higher. Like we always have the 72 hours heat treatment for our wheel studs. As I know, some other factories always choose the 24 hours or 48 hours to control the cost. Like the degree of our wheel studs is always can reach to the 300 300 degrees, and the lowest can be in the minus 300 degrees, which in this extreme hot and cold, it will have the most durable view stars. And also the accuracy for the view stars is also very important. The checker for our view stars is not only the normal checker, it's the very professional checker. See, we always use this go checker and no-go checker to check our view stars to make it the highest accuracy. We need to make sure all our view stars can go through totally to the go checker. And we need to not through the no-go checker. See, not through no-go checker. With this promotion checker for the view stars, it will have the highest accuracy for our view stars. These are our advantage, like the material and the repeatedly produced in the CNC machine, the oxidation and the view stars. These are all our advantages, which is also the difference between ours and other factories. That's why that the price are much different in different factories, because the process or the material or all these accessories they use, these difference that makes the price difference. So if you want a higher performance or a higher durable wheel spacers, we always provide it. And we also have some other customization for your choose. Like the first is the knurl for the wheel spacer. You see, there is a knurl circle on the outer side. Not only for the beautiful, it also can improve the friction of the wheel spacers on your hubs, which is not easy to grip, and also these information on it. See, these information have you can choose like your company logo, the materials, and also the detail sizes of these wheel spacers, like the PCD, LCB, and thickness for these wheel spacers. And also, when we package our wheel spacer, you can see that we always have these glow sleeves on the wheel stars, which we can avoid the scratcher between two pieces wheel spacers, because there are always two pieces in one box. This customization is we can provide it. And this is a brief introduction of our wheel spacers. And I wish that my introduction can make it clear for you. And all our introduction today is just part of our products. We have various types of other items. Maybe you have interested. Now let me show you our sample room. Maybe you will find some items you're interested in.
This is our office. And on our left hand is our meeting room. This is our sales department. And this is our sample room. You will find all kinds of our products in it. And on the right hand, you will find our display stand, and also our lug nuts, bolts, locks, and wrench tools. And on the left hand is our package collection for wheel locks and Megan series. And this part is our wheel spacers. And this is our display stand. You will find that our aluminum lug nuts installed on the wheel hubs. And this part is our lug nuts, bolts, and locks. The first part is our lug nuts. You will find various types of lug nuts, including the corner seat, bowl seat, open end, close end, hack lug nuts, flat with washer, extended lug nuts, and also our hot selling lug nuts, Sublime lug nuts. And the second part is our lug bolts. You will find various surface treatment and sizes. And the third part is our wheel locks. We have many patterns like auto patterns and tuner patterns with or without sleeves. And these are our wrench tool sets. We also accept customizations. And these are our original lock nut keys. We have a Mercedes, Audi, BMW, and Volkswagens. We also have other types. About the surface treatment for our lock nut keys, we have the chrome and the black electrophoretic. And these are our mounting cover lug nuts and bolts, including the steel lug nuts, aluminum, and titanium. This part is our steel lug nuts. We have various colors. You can choose the colors you want to decorate your cars. And these are our aluminum lug nuts. And this is titanium lug nuts. And the first part is our package collection for our wheel locks. The commonly used in the package is the plastic box and the blister package. And the packing pattern is also have the 4 locks with 1 key, 4 locks with 2 keys, and also 5 locks with 1 keys. We also accept the customization for the package of the wheel locks. And this part is our Megan series and also the aluminum lug nuts. This package collection is including the color box and blister package. And most patterns are 20 with 1 key or 2 keys. These are mostly sold on the Amazon or eBay market. These are our display stands for our hot sales lug nuts, new products, and also fashionables. First, our hot sales, you will find it's the spec head with the Neo surface treatment. It has a good market in US or Canada. And these are our new products. It has the aluminum cap with the steel bottom, which is for the Toyota cars. And And these are our fashionables, which is also known as the Megan series. The cap is aluminum, and the bottom have the nuts and the bolts. It has the various patterns for the Megan series. And this part is our wheel spacers and wheel adapters. We have various sizes and various surface treatment. All our surface treatment is the soft anodized with the oxidation. The color is quite vivid. And these are our certifications, including the ISO 9001, TS1 16949, and SGS BV. These certification, these kind of the guarantee for your purchasing. This is our sample rooms, including most of our products. Thanks for your watching.
This is our videos for our sample rooms. If you have any interested items, please leave us messages. And if you are also interested in our products or our new products, you can also follow us. You can follow our channel. And once we have the new video on our new product promotion or some our company introduction videos, which include our machines and our production process and our ERP systems. These, if you are interested in, you can also find it in our channel. So today is our introduction, and thanks for your watching today, and we will have another live stream next week. And if you follow us, you will find our next videos. Okay, see you next time. Bye.